Worksheet 18.4, problem number 27. We've got this problem right here. I'm not going to completely solve this one, but when we have a fraction equals a fraction, usually the best method is to cross multiply. So we have this times this will go down here. Make sure you're following all the FOIL steps. So if I kind of look at it like this, first 2x times x would be a 2x squared. Outer would be x times 10 would be a 10x. The inner is a minus 2x. 10x minus 2x is a plus 8x. And then the last terms would be right here. Minus 1 times 10 is minus 10. So that's here goes here. Bring down the equal sign. And this times this would go over here. X times all of this will give me x squared plus 11x. Your next step would be to get everything equal to 0 and then factor this one so you can find the answers. I will leave that up to you to finish solving. Move everything over to here and then factor by possibly using the diamond or the quadratic. Number 5 is almost the same thing. So we would cross multiply here. So I'll have the out first. I have a 3x squared. The outer would be 3x times 2, which is 6x. The inner is another 6x. So that's plus 12x. And the last terms, 6 times 2 is 12. Bring down the equal sign, and then right here I'll have a 2x squared minus 20. Same thing as question A. Move these things over. Not just move them. How will you get rid of a positive 2x squared? How will you get rid of a minus 20? And then possibly, hopefully, use the diamond and or quadratic. However, number C is the bad boy. Oh boy. Hey, if we have all the same denominators, that makes our life a whole lot easier. Well, in the denominators here, I have a 3. And in the denominator over here, I have an x minus 2. So if I can get all the denominators to be the same, I'm in happy land. So we have an x minus 2. That will be this denominator here. But I also have the 3. So that's going to be my common denominator on the left. And it will also be the same thing here, x minus 3 times 3. So when I look up here at this first fraction, what is it missing in the denominator? It's missing a 3. So I have to multiply top and bottom by 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Watch out for that minus sign. What is this fraction missing? It's missing the x minus 2. So I have to do x minus 2 and x minus 2 right here. I don't have to worry about that. It's just going to be here. So 2x times x, but it's a minus 2x. So that's minus 2x squared. Minus 2x times 2 is a positive 4x. Over here on this side, what am I missing? I'm missing the x minus 3. So I have an x minus 3 here. At the same time, I'm going to FOIL this top section. X times x is x squared. The outer is minus 3x. The inner is minus 3x. That adds up to minus 6x. The last terms would be a positive 9. Since I now have the denominator are the same, I can just set the numerators equal to each other. So I'll start with the minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 6 equals x squared minus 6x plus 9. This one is very similar to the first two. Get everything to one side. We usually prefer the a value to be positive, usually. So instead of subtracting x squared from both sides, I will add 2x squared to both sides to start. At the same time, I'll get rid of the 4x, and then I will subtract a 6 from both. So I have 0 equals, now I can solve that using the diamond method or some other way, 3x squared minus 10x plus 3. I will apply my diamond at this point. 3 times 3 is 9, and a minus 10. That's going to be a 9 and a 1, a minus and a minus. Since this has an a value that is not 1, I cannot go directly to the factors. So I have 3x squared minus 9x minus 1x plus 3. What can I take out of both of these? A 3x. Since I need these two to match, to be perfect matches, I need to take out a negative 1. Negative 1 times x is negative 1x. Negative 1 times negative 3 is the positive 3. The two are perfect matches, so they get married and 2 become 1. And then the bridesmaids and groomsmen are the other party. Oy. So, from here we get an x value of equal to 3. And from this one right here, we will add 1 and divide by 3, so x is equal to 1/3. So there are my two answers.